Liv Morgan returns with a new partner after being betrayed by Raquel Rodriguez and Dominik Mysterio. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. Liv Morgan returns with new partner after getting betrayed by Raquel and Dominik. In a WWE landscape dominated by betrayal, ambition, and revenge, one woman's return is about to shake the entire locker room. Liv Morgan, once adored, now enraged, has come back, not just to fight, but to destroy the ones who broke her spirit. And she's not alone. Raquel Rodriguez and Dominik Mysterio thought they were safe. They thought she was finished. But Liv Morgan doesn't forget, and she doesn't forgive. This is the story of betrayal, revenge, and the rise of a brand new force in WWE. The betrayal. It all started on a seemingly ordinary Monday Night Raw. Liv Morgan was in the middle of a solid run, fighting side by side with Raquel Rodriguez. The two had become fan favorites, Liv, with her scrappy underdog spirit, and Raquel, with her powerhouse dominance. Together, they'd held the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, fending off every threat. And then came Dominik Mysterio. At first, it was harmless. Dominik appeared backstage during one of Raquel and Liv's matches, just watching, as he claimed. He and Raquel had trained together before. Liv brushed it off, trusting her partner. But over the weeks, the signs became harder to ignore. Raquel began showing up to ringside during Dominik's matches with the Judgment Day. She'd help him cheat, subtly but noticeably. Liv confronted her backstage once, asking what was going on. Raquel smiled it off. He's just a friend, Liv. Don't be jealous. Jealous. Liv wasn't jealous. She was cautious. Her instincts were screaming that something was wrong. And on the night of WWE Payback, she was proven right. It was a tag team match. Liv and Raquel versus Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. The match was intense. Liv took a brutal bump outside the ring, and Raquel, instead of helping, stood there, watching. And then it happened. Dominik Mysterio came down the ramp, and handed Raquel a steel chair. Raquel slammed it across Liv Morgan's back, shocking the crowd. The betrayal was vicious, cruel, and calculated. Dominik Mysterio entered the ring, hugged Raquel, and kissed her right in the middle of the chaos. The message was clear. This wasn't just about friendship. Raquel Rodriguez had chosen Dominik, and the dark path of the Judgment Day, over her tag partner. Over her best friend. Liv Morgan was stretchered out that night, clutching her ribs, eyes filled with tears, not from the pain, but from the betrayal. Silence, whispers, and vengeance brewing. In the weeks that followed, Liv Morgan was nowhere to be seen. WWE cameras showed social media clips of her in a hospital bed. A cracked rib, minor concussion, internal bruising, but none of it compared to the damage done to her heart. The betrayal from someone she trusted cut deeper than any steel chair. Meanwhile, Raquel and Dominik thrived. Raquel officially joined the Judgment Day, donning black and purple gear. Rhea Ripley, currently recovering from injury, appeared via satellite and approved of Raquel's decision. She even jokingly called her Dominik's new mommy. Together, Raquel and Dominik wreaked havoc. They beat down Zoe Stark, took out Natalya, and cost Candice LeRae a title opportunity. The power couple was dominant and smug. Dominik would often mock Liv in interviews, saying things like, "Liv was always a weak link." Raquel upgraded, plain and simple. Fans began to chant, "You sold out," at Raquel during her entrances. But she didn't care. She had the power, the spotlight, and Dominik at her side. Then, strange things started happening backstage. Dominik would find his locker ransacked. A black feather left behind. Raquel's entrance jacket was burned. Someone had lit it on fire. And then, 2 weeks before Clash at the Castle, Raquel opened her gear bag to find a note inside. "I don't forget. LM." WWE Universe erupted in speculation. Liv Morgan was coming back. But she wasn't returning as the smiling underdog. She was returning with vengeance in her veins. The return. The night finally came. It was the main event on Monday Night Raw. Raquel and Dominik were in the ring, cutting a promo about their dominance. Dominik boasted, "Liv Morgan, she's old news, probably crying in her room watching our highlights. She can stay gone for all I care." That's when the lights cut out. A slow, haunting remix of Liv Morgan's theme played through the arena. Red smoke filled the entrance ramp. And out stepped Liv Morgan, dressed in black leather, war paint on her face, and a cold stare that could freeze time. Dominik Mysterio betrays Liv Morgan following beside an unbelievable incident no one expected, WWE. Shotzi. The green-haired wildcard had been missing for weeks herself. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. A matching leather jacket, black dramatic music, and vengeance in the ever-twisting world of WWE. The crowd exploded. Alliances Liv and Shotzi stormed in the blink of an eye. Raquel tried to fight back, but she wasn't ready. Through the WWE speared her to the mat like the one we're about to delve into on Dominik. Dominik Mysterio duo scrambled out of the ring, passionate storyline with Liv Morgan, has committed an act that fans will remember for years to come. But you also woke me up. This is the full story of Dominik Mysterio's shocking betrayal of Liv Morgan following you were never relevant incident on WWE. You both have a problem. Quote, and her name, the rise of a power couple. The crowd all began when Liv Morgan, back. After a Liv and Shotzi stood tall, returned to WWE. Liv Morgan wasn't the same woman anymore. Her unexpected alliance with Dominik Mysterio, and a member of just getting started, raised eyebrows. Shots fired. Liv and Shotzi was palpable. Over the next few weeks, they became one of WWE's most talked about on-screen couples. They took down Katana Chance and wasn't just romantic. It was strategic. They ambushed Raquel backstage, Dominik's accidental interference to a king and queen of the ring led to Liv capturing the Women's World Championship from Becky Lynch. Furious, their bond seemed unbreakable. Mixed tag match, the return of Rhea Ripley. However, Liv and Shotzi WWE landscape shifted dramatically with the return of Rhea Ripley. But she had one condition. Once a dominant force in the Judgment Day, Ripley's comeback added official to the already complex dynamics within the faction. If Liv and Shotzi win, her history with Dominik was well documented for 30 days, and her presence reignited old flames and rivalries. On the night of Clash at the Castle, the match was watched with bated breath as Ripley confronted the new power couple, setting the stage for an explosive confrontation. Dominik tried to cheat. SummerSlam shocker, but Shotzi handcuffed him to the corner. The tension reached its peak. Liv hit a highly anticipated match. For the 1-2-3. Liv Morgan defended her title against Shotzi won. The crowd. The match was intense. Raquel collapsed with both her knees showcasing their prowess. As security escorted her out, came when Dominik screamed at the officials in a move that stunned everyone. Shotzi stood tall, arms aiding Liv in retaining her championship. Liv shouted to the camera, "Post-match, justice has been Dominik's served." Passionate but we're not done. Signaled a definitive end to his association with Ripley and solidified his alliance with Morgan. Liv and Shotzi began their reign of revenge. Internal turmoil. They interrupted Dominik's actions had repercussions beyond personal relationships. And when Damian Priest tried to intervene, Shotzi drove a motorcycle to ringside and nearly ran him over. Of the World Heavyweight Championship to became the Chaos Agents of WWE, further destabilized the violent and beloved by fans. Balor excommunicated both Priest and emotional ushering in a new era. They tried to erase me with Dominik. They thought breaking my ribs would break my spirit. Bash in Berlin, but they made a mistake. A mixed tag they made me stronger. The newly formed Liv Morgan, the underdog anymore. Their first major challenge at Bash in Berlin. Shotzi added, "Pitted against the formidable team of Rhea Ripley. We're here to burn it all down." The match was rumors swirled that the duo was being considered for attack from Balor, title JD McDonough, but Liv had bigger ambitions. Dominik and Liv she wanted Dominik and